Let's talk some expectations for Cam Akers in purple. All right, welcome back to One Bar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. It's been, 18 hours.
You're good at math.
He's been a Viking.
You're good at math. You're good at time. Yes, he is here. I don't know if he's officially passed the physical yet or not. They may still be looking at his balls, trying to figure out if he's 100% or not, but definitely in Minnesota. But anyway, we're going to talk expectations for Cam. Before we do, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We are damn near 200 away from 10K, and it feels so good to say that.
Yeah, we're going to get it. 10K is going to be a beautiful, beautiful moment, which we greatly appreciate all the subs. Hit the sub button. But Cam Akers, expectations, I believe he's in his last year of his rookie contract, 24 years old. We know the spiel, but let's talk about what you think he's going to bring to the Vikings. Realistic expectations.
Yeah, and before we get into numbers and everything, let's just talk about what his role is going to be. I mean, we don't know if he's going to go into this thing as a number one. Is he going there as a split back with Alexander Madison? How many, what exactly is his role going to be? To me, I feel this is truly going to be a committee.
Yeah, I think Madison is going to hold down the number one for now. He is definitely the number one back right now. I think Cam Akers, we could see him on Sunday. And that's what they're saying, that he could very well be out there. He knows his system, very familiar with the coaches. But they're not giving up on Madison committee. But they also didn't trade for Akers just for the hell of it. He's going to get the ball.
Yeah, so my expectations, I'm not going to drop the number just yet, but I'm going to say this, just seeing the way Kevin O'Connell has ran the ball through 2 games. I know it's only 2 games. I don't think there's a lot of options or a lot of room at the table here for Cam Akers to feast as a Minnesota Viking running back. So my numbers are going to be pretty low when we do our final projections here.
Well, I think maybe that the coaching staff sees something where Madison just isn't hitting a hole or doing whatever because they signed Madison. I mean, he's in our future plans. So something is rubbing them the wrong way when it comes to him. And maybe that's why they're not running the ball a bunch. We have no idea. But I'm going to be probably on the opposite side of you when it comes to expectations. They're not crazy expectations, but I think they're going to be higher than you. I think we're going to see Cam Akers' MO seems to be he's going to go have some great games, and then he just has some shit games. It's like he's fairly inconsistent.
Yeah, and I can't really put a lot on the running game until I see Kevin O'Connell be committed to it. So my final numbers are going to be this, factoring the fact that Alexander Madison is still here, the fact that gave him that contract. I'm going to go about 450, 2 touchdowns, and maybe a receiving touchdown and 7 grabs.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but it's not like anybody who comes in here thinks he's going to run for 1,200 yards is insane.
So I think we're going to see games. It's going to be one game we're going to see a bunch of Madison. Next game we might see a bunch of Akers. I think it's going to be real inconsistent. Fantasy football will not enjoy our running back is my hunch. I think Ty Chandler is going to become non-existent for the rest of the year. I don't think we even see a sniff of him. But I think Akers will push to the point where he gets the ball more down towards the end of the season. So I got him for 614 yards, 3 scores, and he's going to set a career high in receptions.
Yeah, and again, it all comes down to Kevin O'Connell has to start calling some damn running plays and call it consistently, and when it's working, stick with it. And he has to do that for either one of these guys to have any kind of production this year.
So you're saying by season's end, do you think Madison will be our number one back and never lose a spot?
I think it's going to be a true committee. I don't know if we're going to have a clear-cut number one.
Do you think Madison will have more carries and more yards? You better have more than 400 or whatever the hell you just rattled off.
I think, if they both run for 480 and then maybe Ty Chandler gets a couple in there, I don't think Ty Chandler's going to go away yet. I think he's still going to have a role in this offense. So, yeah, I just, the way it's gone, I don't see us running the ball a lot this year.
Ty Chandler went away before we even had Cam Akers.
Well, he's still getting a carry here, a carry there, which is, 2 carries a game was about 50% of our running attempts.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Nobody knows, but I think they love them some Cam Akers, so I wouldn't be surprised one bit if he took it over.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this thing ends up in the end. Again, run the damn ball for these backs to do something.
Let's go. Let's get a dub on Sunday, huh?
Let's do it for sure.
All right, let us know your expectations for Cam Akers. I want to see somebody. I bet Matamidi throws out at nice 1,700 yards.
I'm sure he's very optimistic about Cam Akers. All right. Remember this, too, when you think about Cam Akers' production. The Dubai police fleet includes a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, and a Bentley.